So that's what like he's saying is like same thing with the common areas. They're trying to mitigate from people because if somebody sits in here and takes a bath, guess what? Other members are going to be delayed from their work day, from their school day, whatever. Remember, these type of people who are going to rent these properties are the type of people who are going to have very fast-paced lifestyles or need to go. They're in school or they're working 3 to 4 jobs, so they're like boom, boom, boom. They need to make a something to eat, take a shower, go to sleep, go to work, right? So you're really ruining the cycle when you have somebody just hanging out in the bathroom and not moving out. So you almost want to make them uncomfortable a little bit in a space like this so they can get out of the bathroom. So, all right, cool. All right. This is the AC closet. Should I make a room here?
Oh, well, I thought it was a regular closet. I was going to say make it into storage.
Yeah. Well, I want
to lock your AC though.
Yeah, it is locked. It's locked.
So normally, no, the AC itself.
Oh, yeah. So they can't go. Yeah, so you want to make sure that that doesn't happen so they're not running up your electric bill. Do you think 72 is a good temperature or do you raise it up higher than that?
My property manager sets the temperature. I am so removed off my day-to-day operations that that's why it's almost absolutely hands-off.
Got it.
PadSplit does 90% and your property manager does that final 10%.
Nice. I love that. So typically I use Nest thermostats that you can control from your phone and you don't have to worry about, it puts a lock on it and then you can also raise or lower the temperature. Speaking of AC, if somebody was to add a bedroom, and hypothetical scenario right here, and I know some people might have the vision for this or not, but let's say that we did have a window in this area, we made it a bedroom. How does the air conditioning work? What's the rule? Do they have to have just one AC vent going into the room? 2? Is there a minimum? Just one? Just one. And it could be anything. Central window unit. It could be.
If you have one window and you use a window unit, you technically can't because it can't obstruct the window as the egress.
Oh, gotcha. Only if you had 2-bedroom windows, then you can do it on one.
Correct.
Gotcha. So there has to be, again, going back and forth, guys, when you're looking at these properties, got to be a point where they can enter and exit, 2 points of enter and exit.
Yep. And it can technically be a door. So let's say that door actually went outside.
Yep.
Then I would tell you, yeah, you could probably cut out a room and make that as an egress. But it goes into a garage.
Yeah, no, I know. I was thinking about that. I was like, how can I make this another bedroom?
Or you punch a window, but that would probably require a permit. It does require a permit because you're doing something to the external.
Right. No, yeah, 100%. And that's the same thing with the bathroom. I would, want a permit. That takes too long. Now, going on storage, you touched on storage a little bit ago. I have a 20 by 25 garage here. Do you think this can be utilized for storage? Like, this to me is dead space. And it's funny because when the PadSplit concept came up, I was always the guy to chop houses in half and make them more bedrooms and house hack them. And now that the concept's here, it's like, holy shit, I should have thought about this faster. What do you think about this space? Do I rent it out as far as like, do I make like little storage units out of it and charge an additional whatever, $15, $20 or?
I see rooms like this and I think bedrooms.
Yeah, me too. But that again.
But then outside of bedrooms, if you go, Ray, absolutely not, I'm not making this into a bedroom, storage.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, you could charge for storage space for your car. You could put cubbies, and in the cubbies, you lock the cubbies and charge for the cubby space.
Okay, so what would a storage space for a car be? How much would that bring me a month?
We don't have an amount there, and we allow you to go ahead and kind of be experimental with that because maybe somebody has a nice car that they don't want to keep outside.
Could they filter in the platform to where they can find storage space for their car? Is there a way?
But that would probably be on the title. So on Airbnbs, you can't really change too much on certain titles and you can't do stuff with certain photos. I would highlight that my house in the title, house with car space, or garage or something like that. And in the photo, I would highlight this.
Got it.
In the description, I would highlight this.
Yeah, okay. Got it. And then what about cubby spaces? Does that something that I can kind of just charge anything?
Yes.
Have you seen people doing it? Is it a thing?
Yep.
Yeah.
Closet space inside the house, in the halls. I've seen hosts take that, leave it kind of empty, and then go put a number on it or a letter, and then lock the door, and then attach and say, hey, I got closet A, I got closet B, C, and D. These are different price points. Which ones are you interested in?
Right.
And then they'll rent that out.
Got it. Okay. So I can get something, makeshift it, storage unit, put 4 or 5 of them in here and just rent it out.
Yeah, you can enclose this if you'd like into like little rooms of storage and charge per.
And then obviously washer and dryer is a good amenity.
It's required.
Oh, it's required?
It's required.
Oh, shit.
And if it wasn't for that, if that wasn't there, I would say that could be your egress and you could go ahead and make a room on this side of the garage. But if you go ahead and try to put a wall here, then you're kind of limiting your washer and dryer.
Okay, well, okay, another thought, right? Obviously, you can see this is original window. I don't know if you knew, this is a window that is on the other side of this wall. And this is actually, I boarded this up. So when I bought the home, on this side of the wall, there was a window and I closed it in. So that was actually there already and it was fully permitted. That's how the house was built. So do you see anything else like I should make this a room or no?
It doesn't go out. So since it doesn't go out, even if you did open it up to just be a window, it just jumps into another room. So
gotcha.
It doesn't.
Okay. Well, me personally, like I'm just like you. I would love to maximize the space, add some walls and make this bedrooms. It's just, again, like from a cost efficiency standpoint, I have to add another bathroom technically.
Yeah, it's limited. So for every 4 bedrooms, you want to have one bathroom
One bath,
space.
exactly. So I need to add a bath in here. You're talking,
So logistically expensive.
Yeah, logistically it's too expensive for me. So I would just try to get, storage space and rent out storage space.
It's the best investment decision. I would say take a look at layout, like you were saying. Take a look at what you have.
Yeah.
Look to maximize what you have,
Yeah.
and then go with that.
Yeah. Like in the perfect world, yes, I would love to make this more units. Then we're also talking about permitting, city coming in here. They want to see, things done right. That can take, a long time. I would say to get a project up like this, it would take somebody moving fast, knowing what they're doing, a good GC, you're talking about 4 to 5 months. Easy if they did it the proper way with electrical, windows, all that stuff. You're converting this into another space, so living space, which I've actually done on one of my other properties where I permitted a carport, enclosed it, and made it a living space. It took me, it's expensive. It took me about 50 grand, and it took me about 8 months.
But
right?
I'm sure the value jumped up.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no, the value, the return on investment is just astronomical.
Yeah.
And so, don't get me wrong, it made sense there, but here probably I wouldn't do that. So I'll just keep this thing as is.
What's your other half look like?
So so I want to walk you through here really quick.